zeal. But keep your fervor. The word fervor in the Greek, this word that is used is to boil. It's to be hot, to make something hot. So he's saying keep your spiritual life boiling. Keep it hot. Don't settle for a lack of passion. So a lot of times, spiritual maturity, growing in our faith, it has a lot less to do with what we know about God and more with how we respond to Him. Are we responding to Him with zeal, with fervor, with excitement and passion? So the secret if you're floating is to move. It's to find a direction. The problem with floating is you're drifting without a destination. Find a destination, a place to serve. So there's places in this church that you can serve. There's places in this community that you can serve. It's finding your talents, your abilities, the gifts God's given you, and finding a place to serve. Finding a destination, a place to go. That's the solution for floating. Now let's look at sailing. When you're sailing, your relationship with God is good. You and God are on good terms. You're spending time together. It comes naturally. You're active. You're serving in your church. You're faithful. And obviously, as a Christian, this is the Sunday school answer. This is the place you want to be. But realistically, we go through these three phases in life. There's times in your life where you feel like you're sinking. There's times where we catch ourselves floating. And hopefully there's times where we feel like things are going good and we're sailing. This isn't a 1, 2, 3, but it's a process that we find ourselves in these different situations. How do you know when you're sailing? It's when you see fruit. When God is working in your life, when you see love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, when those things are evident to people around you, even people that don't know you, that's when you know when you're sailing. When you are accomplishing something, when you're doing something and you see the fruit from that. Galatians 6:9. Says, let us not become weary in doing good. So that's the secret to sailing. Sometimes don't become weary of doing good. Don't become weary of serving Him. Don't get tired of serving Him. It's the idea of there's times when it's exciting and we're feeling good, and there's times where we're tempted to back off. There's times where we're tempted to lose that fervor. It's like, don't be weary of doing good. But for at the proper time, we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. So the fruit of sailing is there'll be a harvest involved. And I believe that definitely a part of that is our heavenly reward, which will be beyond our comprehension. But there will be earthly blessings and earthly harvests to be seen when you are sailing, when you are serving, when you're reaching out to the community, when you're reaching out and trying to make a difference in God's kingdom. Think about sailing. I've never been sailing, but this is unique combination of your work and the wind, which is beyond your control. So you do some steering and you do some maneuvering and you have some control, but you're relying on the wind as your power source, something that you don't control. And that's the way living a Christian life is. We rely on God's Spirit to guide us, to give us the power behind. That's how can we not grow weary? God's Spirit. We can't do that on our own. We can't keep that fervor on our own. That requires something beyond our control. The Spirit will. Last page. All right, you're good. You all still with me? All right. So I want to share a story as I close about a guy named Steve Callahan. This was in the early 80s. He was a sailor. He was an inventor. And one day he went out in a vessel that he created himself. He made himself and went out on this trip, and he's by himself. And something hits his boat. He thinks it was a whale or possibly a large shark, but something hits his boat and damages it, and it starts taking on water, and he is sinking. And he manages to get his life rafts, and he's going back and forth between his sinking ship grabbing what supplies he can and getting the life, getting everything in the life raft that he can that he thinks might help him survive before he totally loses his ship. And then he finally gets in his raft where he is going to spend the next 76 days. This picture is a picture of his where he spent 76 days. Out in the ocean, water on all sides, just drifting. No destination, no power, at the mercy of the waves, and is struggling for food, struggling for water, trying to survive. The next slide is a picture of Steve, and he, by the time he was rescued, I think he had lost about a third of his body weight. And according to the source that I read, he says what kept him going during this whole ordeal, what kept him from giving up, is he realized that he'd done nothing with his life that didn't matter. With his time, with his money, with his relationships, he had never given back anything to anybody. He never really made a difference. And he wanted to live long enough to change that. We have an opportunity today to go make a difference. To go reach somebody, to go change our own circumstances. We're not stranded in life, but we have the power to go out that door and make a difference. I just want to touch on those things. Some of you in this room may be sailing, and there's no shame. Sometimes as Christians, it's like we're embarrassed to admit when things are going good. If I have problems, I'll tell you about them, but if things are going good, it's like we see it as prideful. Some of you guys may be sailing, and there's nothing wrong with that. That can inspire those that aren't. But my challenge to you right now, if you feel like you're sailing, you're in a good position, you're serving God, you're faithful, your faith is on fire, you have that fervor, my challenge to you is that you're in the best position to look and see who's outside of your boat. The people that are sinking and need somebody to help lift them up out of the water. The people that are kind of floating around aimlessly, you can pull them alongside of you and guide them and direct them. So, because when you're sailing, when things are going good, you're in the best position to help somebody that's outside of the boat. If you find yourself floating, again, I challenge you, find a place to serve. Find something you're passionate about, you're gifted in, and serve. Those opportunities are there. I love the verse that says that God prepared opportunities in advance. So we just have to find them. God has already prepared opportunities for us to serve Him, using our gifts, using our abilities. We've just got to find those opportunities He's laid out for us. So if you're floating, look for those opportunities. Find a direction. And if you're sinking, cast those anxieties on Him, because He cares for you beyond anybody else in your life, any family, any friends, any support system you have. Those things are good, but you have a Savior who's longing to save you, to lift you up out of the water that you're in. And especially challenge you if there is somebody here who's never made that first-time decision. That you are sinking in your sin and you're lost and you've never said, Jesus, save me, come and be a part of my life. He is waiting. He is your rescuer. There's no reason to stay sinking. I'm going to pray and we're going to have a song of decision. I just invite you to just think, what is God saying to you this morning? Whether you're sailing, whether you're floating, whether you're sinking, what's God saying to you? And if you want to make a decision, I invite you to come forward. If you need, I'd love to pray for anyone who would need prayer. And I'm sure the elders would feel the same way. If you just need prayer, if you just need support, if you have a decision you need to make, I'm going to pray, and I'm going to ask us to stand and sing. Father God, we love you. We gather here knowing that you are our rescuer. You're the only one who has the power to save us. So Lord, all that anxiety that life throws at us, we just cast that to you. And it's hard. We want to cling to our fears, and sometimes they're all we know. Give them to you, Lord. Cast them to you. Give us direction. Give us fervor. Give us passion to serve you. We want to be sailing. I want this church to be full of sailors, people that are going places for you, bringing your love throughout this community, throughout the state, throughout the world. Let's create a church full of sailors
calling. Oh, come to the altar. The Father's arms are open wide. Forgiveness was bought with the precious blood of Jesus Christ. Leave behind your regrets and mistakes. Come today, there's no reason to wait. Jesus is calling. Bring your sorrows and trade them for joy. From the ashes a new life is born. Jesus is calling. Oh, come to the altar. The Father's arms are open wide. Forgiveness was bought with the precious blood of Jesus Christ. Oh, come to the altar. The Father's arms are open wide. Forgiveness was bought with the precious blood of Jesus Christ. Oh, what a Savior! Isn't He wonderful? Sing hallelujah! Christ is risen. Bow down before Him, for He is Lord of all. Sing hallelujah, Christ is risen. Oh, what a Savior! Isn't He wonderful? Sing hallelujah, Christ is risen. Bow down before Him, for He is Lord of all. Sing hallelujah, Christ is risen. Father's arms are open wide. Forgiveness was bought with the precious blood of Jesus Christ. Oh, come to the altar. The Father's arms are open wide. Forgiveness was bought with the precious blood of Jesus Christ. There you cross and you wait for the crown. Tell the world of the treasure you found. There you cross and you wait for the crown. Tell the world of the treasure you found.
Let's pray with me. Father God, in an hour or so, this building will be probably empty because Zoah Christian Church has went out into the world. Pray your blessing on them, on their lives and their families, as they leave this place. In your Son's name I pray. Amen.
Beach.